Everybody's arguing about which AI video model is the best this week. I've shipped an entire channel on local video, generation, and talking avatars. So instead of a spec sheet, here's the honest map. What actually works on your own machine, what I actually use, and where every one of these tools quietly falls apart. No cloud, no subscriptions. And I'll tell you the parts the toolmakers won't. Two families of tools. First up, generation, text or an image into video. LTX 2.3 is where we started. Genuinely great motion, runs light, faster than most. But two honest catches. It's hard to keep lip sync consistent, and the good renders take time. We leaned on it hard early on, then we found something that fit our workflow better. More on that in a minute. There's a wild one called Eros, a single local model that generates video and its own synced audio from a prompt. It'll even honor a character image. But here's the catch nobody mentions. It writes its own soundtrack. You can't feed it your voice. So it's a generation toy, not a way to dub yourself. Cool, but not practical for a host. Everyone's shouting about Wan 2.2 right now, so we benched it locally, honestly. The 5 billion model is fast, and it fits. The big 14 billion one. On a 32 gig card, it peaked past 31 gigs and wedged about 40% of the time, around 275 seconds a clip. It's nearly 2 years old. We've quietly replaced one-shots with LTX in real projects. It's fine. It's not the pick. And if you want the actual cutting edge, open real-time world models like Matrix Game are the local answer to the stuff Pixverse is teasing. Researched here today, but worth watching. Now the fun part, making a character talk. We started with Sonic. The lips do sync, but watch the eyes. They roll, the irises drift and recolor. The teeth get reinvented every frame. It regenerates the whole face, so it can't leave anything alone. For a recurring host, that's unshippable. Rejected. MuseTalk is the opposite idea. It only repaints the mouth and leaves the eyes and everything else untouched. Fast, cheap, works on nearly any face. The catch: you have to layer it on top of a video that already exists and already works. It's a finishing tool, not a starting point. Want the long version of what it can and can't do? Go watch episode 5 and the episodes before it. We used it on camera, for real. LipDub is LTX's native audio dub. Higher resolution, genuinely nice when it lands. But it's slower, and the generative mode will happily invent a made-up language unless you wire it just right. And then there's LongCat. This one animates the whole body. Gestures, lean, face, mouth, all from audio. As long as your background is quiet, it holds. We've pushed single genes to 40, even 50 seconds. It's not perfect. Past about 20 seconds, you'll sometimes get real drift, and at default settings, the mouth and jaw are way too expressive, cartoonish. But we tune ours. I'm not going to show you exactly how yet. That unlocks when we hit some milestones. But with our tuning, we honestly believe this is the best local competitor to HeyGem for a full-body, expressive AI host. Local, free, full body. Nobody else is really shipping that. Now, if you know this space, you're already typing, what about Duix, the open source HeyGem clone? So we installed it and ran it. And Duix taught us something you won't read on the box. It doesn't invent motion. It copies almost exactly the mannerisms of whatever video you feed it. Watch. Feed it our InfiniteTalk clip, and it mirrors those same little head tilts. And because that source barely moved its hands, Duix doesn't move them either. Now feed it our LongCat clip, and it matches the gestures, the head movement, the mouth. And honestly, it slightly cleans up LongCat's biggest flaw. It tones down that over-expressive mouth. So Duix isn't a body generator. It's a mirror with a light polish pass. Give it a great source, you get a great, slightly better clone. Give it a stiff one, it faithfully copies the stiffness. The honest asterisk, we cloned our own AI character, not a real human, pointed at a real person, and it goes further. That's the real distinction. Duix redrives a talking head you already have. LongCat generates the body from audio, different jobs. For a full-body local host, we still land on LongCat. Last one, and it's the newest, InfiniteTalk. On paper, infinite length, lip sync from just a portrait. And it looks very good. But here's my honest verdict. Until we can actually push the duration on our own hardware, it's not quite infinite enough to be practical yet. Promising, not our daily driver yet. On the horizon, real-time streaming avatars like HelloLive and Joy Avatar Flash. That's where this is going. One more honest thing. You can't fully grade AI video from a few frames. Not even the AI can. Motion, flicker, the drift that creeps in after 20 seconds that only shows up at full speed with your own eyes. So don't trust a thumbnail and don't trust a hype thread. Test it yourself, watch the whole clip, and watch the eyes. Full breakdown, which local tool for which job, is in the guide linked below. If you want the LongCat tuning, the InfiniteTalk length push, and our full talking head stack, that's what the milestones unlock. Subscribe and I'll keep showing you the pots nobody else will. See you next one.